Welcome back everybody, Zed here at Imperium Games. So if you followed one of my last videos, I went through some of my more vintage cards. And so I decided that I was going to pick a few of them out to add to our giveaways. Our giveaways are getting really fun. Our Patreon group has started to grow, our community has started to grow. We're going to be having a series of lotteries in the month of December, sort of as our as our Christmas giveaways here in Canada, our nice snowy Canada. So what I did was I went through my box and I probably had about 300 different cards, and I said, okay, I'm going to see what can I pull out inside of the of my vintage cards and add to this deck just to make it more fun. So I sort of divide them up by costs, again, less than $1, $2 to $3, and so forth. As you know, if you're going to hit one of these cards, a less than $1 or say $1.50 to $2 section, you will have more than one card if you land in the rares. We're going to put these in the vintage section. We'll come up with some way of recognizing a vintage section, or maybe putting it right into the rares. But be reassured that if you land on one of these cards, you will be getting 2 or 3 of them, or 4 of them, depending, so that the value of the pack is worth at least $5. Remember, it is random. If you want to play with us, come and join us on Patreon. It's only be costing $5 for anybody that wants to be part of the lottery with any of the purchases that you do. Otherwise, it'll be, like we explained before, part of the bonuses that we give when you open a box on our channel and you don't quite make it to the value of your box. We'll give you a free spin, and you can win anywhere from 5 to 10, 20 to 30 to 30 plus, inside of which we've got some really great cards, and inside of which we're going to be adding some of these ones. And if you land on the lands or the foils, I'll just do this quickly. You saw this in a past video. This particular deck has the snow-covered lands from the from the Modern Horizons deck in foil. But each deck, we guarantee, is worth at least $5 or very close, maybe a few cents shy. Please don't leave us negative feedback. You have about a 4%, 4.5% chance to land on any one of these. And of course, you've got some duplicates, so but you do have like 3 slots for rares, so you've got like 12, 13% chance to land inside of here. The 5 to 10 slot, you've actually got the same thing, 20%, close to 18% or so to land, and so forth and so on. So quickly to go through these cards here. These are some of my vintage cards that I pulled out. There are no duplicates across this. Yeah, I had to take some of the cobalts. We've got here, these are the unlimited. As you can see, the size of the text and the dual land, the dual border that are over here. Same thing with this one. This is part of the unlimited group. The dark, and yeah, unlimited, same thing here. But we also have some revised editions, right? So these are all revised. Right, well, lots of revised. There you go. So you've got this section here, which is sort of in our it says less, but it's probably about 50 cents to $1.50, give or take. In the $1 to $2 section, we've got a whole bunch of other cards here, including the dark. Let me see if this is what's really getting exciting. It gets exciting when we come to, oh, here we go. We've got a fortified arena, which is part of the, well, according to the border here, it looks like it's part of the unlimited. Hard to see with this one, and yet the text looks big enough, 1994. The text looks small enough that it would actually be revised, but I can verify that. Anyway, there you go. So you've got all of these. Then we start hitting the $2 to $3 section. Again, the dark, Arabian Nights, like these. One of my favorite sets, Arabian Nights, Dan, Metamorphosis. Okay, well, that's it. Right into the $3 to $5. Again, we have Arabian Nights cards. Oh, several Arabian Nights. Naf's Asp, Sandstorm. And then we get in, well, there you go. We saw a Tog flashback by there. 5 to 10, Fireball, right? Again, Fireball in Unlimited, Cleansing. Probably a few less inside of here. Relic Barrier, Flight from Unlimited as well. Vesuvian Doppelganger, one of my favorite cards, not because of its ability. I just find this card absolutely beautiful. This particular card is not in brand new mint condition. I only have one of them in my collection. It's a little more played than some of the other cards, which means I probably got it in a collection when I was a bit younger, even though I sleeved it as soon as I got it. Yeah, well. Fellowar Stone, Whirling Dervish, 20 to 30s, Mana Vortex, Draft as Restoration, and in the 30 plus, like I promised on the channel, I will be including a Mishra Factory Spring and an alpha. You can tell by the corners, an alpha false orders. Both of these cards are in the 30 plus category right now. So I'll just quickly put all of this back together. Like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. I piled them upside down, does not matter. I put that on the screen, doesn't matter. And I've also pulled out all of these Planeswalkers, some of them better than the others. I've got a Garrick. Let me see which other ones are pretty good inside of here. Gideon. I have a Nicol Bolas, an Ops Nixilis. I have an Ajani, how do you say, dated from October 3rd, 2008, so it was a promo card. Mildly bent, but whatever. Tezzeret, which I think was also one of our promo cards. It's foil. I think this was a promo card for, yeah, it was. It was a promo card for Warless Spark. Another Garrick, Liliana of the Dark Realms, Chandra. And anyway, so this is what we've got right now, and I will see what the evaluations of all of these are and put them in the right boxes as well. For those of you just joining us that has never seen how this works, basically, once I spin the dial, once I spin the wheel here, we will see where you land inside of this section. We will draw the cards from the box, and I will roll the dice to see, depending on how many cards are in that box, we will roll the dice to see which card we pick. Let's show what it looks like. Lands and tokens. Well, okay, lands and tokens in this case would have been these ones. Let's not choose that. Let's try another spin and hope that we land on rares or 10 to 20 or 5 to 10. There you go, 5 to 10. Okay, so the idea is I come inside this box. There will be 20 cards inside of this box. I haven't verified it but I believe there are still 20 cards inside of this box. I will shuffle them. I will start by showing you, give or take, what is inside of here. So we've got Planeswalkers, we've got foils, we've got lands, we've got a whole bunch of great cards. Several mythics as well. Once I've shuffled them properly, I won't do that too much right here, but once I've shuffled them properly, I will lay them out in front of me and I will count from 1 to 20. There will be 20 cards inside of there. I will take the dice. I will roll the dice. It comes up a 5 and I will count from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here. And the winner would have gotten a Chandra Acolyte of Flame. That's the way it's going to work. Obviously, if you are lucky enough to end up on lands or tokens, or perhaps on foils, you will get these bins here. I would say that probably in the whole setup of what we've got, if you're not into foils, this might be the most unlucky of them. But like I said, there will still be at least a $5 value of these foils, and at the moment they're not curled too much. And if you land, however, on a booster pack, for example, Dominaria, you will get this booster pack directly. I will not be opening it on the channel unless you are from outside of Canada, because as you know, as you might not know, we are not allowed. If we're working with a distributor, as an LGS or as a reseller of Magic products, we are not allowed to sell sealed products outside of the country where we operate. So I could open it for the people here in Canada, I won't. If you're a patron that is coming from outside of Canada, we will have to open it, on the channel. Last thing I'm gonna say before I go, we are going to be adding to this set a Throne of Eldraine Collector's Edition booster pack, which will go into the 30 plus slot. I'm going to be doing another video because we've got our holiday bundles in today, and I'm going to be doing a video this weekend and pulling that one out and adding it to this box. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. Have a fantastic week. Our community has begun growing. Come and join us over on patreon.com. Get yourself a spin of the wheel.